more than anything.
And this Friday only, get a free Galaxy S10e and Galaxy Watch when you switch. Happy holidays from Verizon.
I woke up to the morning sky first. Baby blue, just like we rehearsed. When I get up off this ground, I'm headed to town, 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 in style. With all my favorite colors, yes sir. All my favorite colors, like my sisters and my...
We come from every walk of life. We're proud of who we are and what we believe. We are among the 200,000 people who work for Bank of America.
A good day for me, a good day to see my favorite colors, colors. My sisters and my brothers.
What would you like the power to do?
All my favorite colors.
Front seats, back seats. Actually, more back seats. The versatility of available third-row seating in the new Discovery Sport. Land Rover, above and beyond. The new Discovery Sport with ClearSight rear-view mirror. The Season of Adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Max. No. Max. Max. Max.
Dogs don't know what's good for them. Luckily, you do. Greenie's Dental Treats.
Is the State Farm Postgame Show.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the State Farm Postgame Show. Folks, we'll be back with more football on Sunday. Doubleheader action in Week 13 highlighted by the Browns at the Steelers and an AFC West matchup between the Raiders and the Chiefs. That's our featured matchup, and it all begins with the NFL today at noon Eastern right here on CBS. And a reminder, the NFL's Thanksgiving Day tripleheader continues with the Saints taking on the Falcons. Kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern over on NBC. Phil.
Well, you know, listen, everything is still in front for the Cowboys, so you have to take it that way and get your emotions back and do all that. Now, look, they built this team, this great offensive line, for what reason? This is not second guessing. They built it to run the football, be a power football team, protect your defense. They've completely gotten away from that over the last few weeks, and I think it's hurt them. The last thing is, they lost their emotion, the sense of emergency, almost right at the start of the game. Once Buffalo scored, it was like they lost it.
My message right now is to Jason Garrett. Jason, forget about your owner. Forget about anything else. 2005, we lost 3 games in a row, Week 13 being that last game. You got 4 games left. Go into the bunker. You control your own destiny. Rally the guys around you. I don't care what they say on the outside. This team's good enough to get to the playoffs and do something in the playoffs. Challenge them.
Well said. Hey, listen, Cole Beasley back in Dallas. Little deja vu. He did his thing, 100 yards in the TDs. It's a cold world.
I hope Jason Garrett doesn't get fired. I hope he doesn't get fired, man. He shouldn't.
Wouldn't make sense.
Would not make sense at all. His contract expires at the end of the season. Coach Coward, awesome. Hey, folks, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy.
How come you always get...
So you're Patrick's new State Farm agent, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
What do you cover? His Mahomes and Otto? Come on.
No.
Get it.
It's a no for me.
Steph?
Sorry.
Come on, guys. It's wordcraft.
It's time for the kitchen to wake up. The kitchen's alive. Why do you think people in movies are always dancing in kitchens? Because the kitchen's fun. Explore. Try everything. Make this kitchen yours with ours. Introducing Food Network Kitchen. Now you're taking live cooking classes with Bobby and Sunny and Ina. And right now, get our best price of the year. Download the app and sign up today.
There's just something different to a Disney movie.
This Black Friday, the holiday magic is at Verizon. Get Disney Plus on us for a year.
He loves Star Wars more than anything.
And this Friday only, get a free Galaxy S10e and Galaxy Watch when you switch. Happy holidays from Verizon.
This is Steve. He wants a car. This car. And this is how he's going to get a great deal on that car. Car Gurus takes the guessing and second guessing out of car shopping. Quickly search by what matters to you most, then see what deals are out there. Only Car Gurus rates every deal from great to overpriced. Find one you like, find out even more. So when it's time to buy, you know just where you stand. Go to Car Gurus today to find great deals from top-rated dealers near you.
We ordered 10,000 units.
That sounds good.
Pretty cool, huh? They're speaking to Mom in Japanese and Mom hears them in English.
Can you understand me?
Yes, I can understand you.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. How do you guys fly? What does Santa do in the summer? Is Mrs. Claus a good cook? Do you guys get presents? Can you roller skate or ice skate?
With Fidelity Wealth Management, you get straightforward advice, tailored recommendations, tax-efficient investing strategies, and a dedicated advisor to help you grow and protect your wealth. Fidelity Wealth Management.
CBS Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Evil, tonight at 10/9 Central on CBS.
Hurry in for the final days of Toyota's Operation Black Friday. Before it ends, get $2,500 total cash back on Camry or get $2,000 total cash back on the all-new Corolla. Toyota's Operation Black Friday ends Monday. Toyota, let's go places.
I got 50% off everything.
At Central Valley Honda dealers, 14 days of Black Friday. Get door-busting deals without busting anything at all on Civic and more. See your Central Valley Honda dealer.
Describe a perfect doctor visit.
No shots.
Informative.
Seeing an experienced doctor.
Professional.
Comfortable.
Getting answers. CalViva Health. Quality is a local plan with expert providers at no cost to you.
I choose the VA because they've put their time and energy into making my leg become whole again.
I choose VA because I love serving veterans.
I choose the VA because I want to give access to care to female veterans.
I choose VA because I help survivors of military sexual trauma.
I choose VA because I know the VA is committed to leaving no veteran behind.
Choose VA today. For more information, visit va.gov.
Who got the rate?
We got the rate, a super low rate, and we're gonna buy a minivan.
It's like oatmeal being with you.
EECU has rates as low as 1.99% APR on new cars model year 2016 and newer, or refinance your higher rate loan from another lender.
A minivan? You're so practical it hurts.
EECU, smarter banking since 1934.
Hurry in for the final days of Toyota's Operation Black Friday. Last chance for $2,000 total cash back on the powerful Tacoma and mission-capable 4Runner. Hurry, Toyota's Operation Black Friday ends Monday. Toyota, let's go places.
Ken Malloy and Catherine Herr, every weeknight on Eyewitness News. This is Murrow and Emmy Award-winning CBS 47 Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening. Thanks for tuning us in. I'm Ken Malloy. Catherine Herr is off tonight. Well, it's hard to believe, but Black Friday sales are already underway. The doors just opened a few minutes ago at the Best Buy in Clovis. And for some, that means the shopping frenzy is underway. Many stores are giving shoppers a head start on Black Friday deals. Best Buy, Target, and Macy's, just to name a few. CBS 47's Kirsten Mitchell joins us live at the Best Buy in Clovis, where the doors just opened. How's it going out there, Kirsten?
Hey, Ken, good evening and happy Thanksgiving. That Dash for Deals just started here at Best Buy. The doors, they open at 5, and there's easily more than 100 people lining up outside. Take a look there now. making their way around the store looking for those deals. And a lot of people we spoke to outside said they're looking for TVs, Apple Watches, laptops, really any tech item in here that has a good deal. And there's a lot in here today. Now, we spoke to the man. He was the first person in line. He was the first person in line last year, so you may be a little bit familiar with him. But he has been camping out overnight since last night, and he actually spent the night out under a tarp in the cold. He's wearing flip-flops even. Really just shows his dedication. He is looking for a laptop and for a new TV. So take a listen to what another shopper's looking for.
This is actually my first year even attempting Black Friday because of all the videos I've seen of it. But it's like, I was thinking, who would go to Best Buy? But apparently a lot of people go to Best Buy.
And that is true. A lot of people go to Best Buy every year, and there's still obviously some competition with online shopping, but a lot of these stores are offering deal like doorbusters and coupons that you have to be here in person to get those deals. Now, Target, there's one just a few doors down. They also opened up at 5, and there was a line outside there as well. Now, Best Buy, they will close again tonight at 1 a.m. to get ready for, of course, a lot more shoppers tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Clovis, Kirsten Mitchell, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Kirsten, thank you much. New at 5, we do have some good news. Interstate 5 over the Grapevine Pass is now open in both directions. It was closed earlier this morning due to heavy snowfall. At this hour, the California Highway Patrol says both north and southbound lanes are open to traffic. This morning, however, the CHP helped drivers who were on the pass get over to the other side.
Good evening to you. I'm CBS 47 meteorologist Justin Sacher. A cool, soggy day today. More snow in the mountains and showers in the valley. Let's take a look right now through our Valley Cam network. It's powered by Master Storage 365. And this is a view from the Picket Solar Camera in Fowler right now. It is wet out there, 47 degrees. So cool temperatures tonight. We will see them fall down into the 30s and even cooler tomorrow, getting close to freezing. A winter storm warning continues for the Sierra until tomorrow morning. You can see some of the areas of snow in Shaver getting 1.5 feet of snow. And now taking a look at pinpoint Doppler radar where that snow covered the Grapevine early this morning, and that's what stopped traffic there. We have another wintry system on the way this weekend. So that's not to mention the rain we're still getting in a few spots and snow in the mountains. I'll go over all those numbers in your full pinpoint weather forecast.
Justin, thank you. Meanwhile, the storm did deliver a lot of snow up in the mountains, and so a lot of valley folks headed up to the mountains to check it out. The CHP and snowplows got very busy, but as CBS 47's Dennis Valera shows us, a lot of drivers ran into trouble, including Dennis.
I think we're pretty good right there. Ron King and his family are celebrating Thanksgiving in Shaver Lake this year, and for the first time in a while, he's putting chains on his tires. I did do this a long time ago when I was probably my son's age. Okay, I'm good. Okay, time out. Knowing snow was in the forecast, he made sure he and his family could safely make it to the cabin. Anticipated the snow these 2 days, and then started researching, looked at our tire size. California Highway Patrol was on hand on Highway 168, making sure everyone got their chains on properly and that they were informed of the conditions on the way. Now, even with chains on our tires, we weren't able to make it up the road to Shaver Lake. So as much as you can winterize your tires and put your chains on, just remember, if it's an unsafe situation, turn around and go back. Craig Jenkins has been clearing out roads in the area since yesterday. He says too many are realizing they're ill-prepared too late.
I see a lot of people going as far as they can go, spinning out and deciding to put the chains on in the middle of the road. And that's not always the safest practice. Not only unprepared with their tires, but unprepared in driving in snow. Sometimes it says 25, but sometimes 25 is too fast for conditions. That's a recommended speed. Sometimes 2 miles an hour is too fast. And always watch your brakes. Your brakes don't do well in the snow. So take it from us. Slow down and get some chains. Off the 168 in Fresno County, Dennis Valera, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
And we have some breaking news at this hour. One person is dead and others are injured after a car and an RV collided. The CHP says this happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon at Highway 41 and Road 146 just south of Chichansee. Witnesses say the car merged onto the highway and then was hit by the RV. The driver of the car died on impact. The passenger also suffered major injuries. The driver of the RV and those on board the RV suffered minor injuries. The CHP is looking into exactly what happened. In developing news, President Trump makes a surprise visit to Afghanistan today. He spent some time with U.S. troops on Thanksgiving Day. He arrived at Bagram Airfield and spent more than 2.5 hours on the ground. During the visit, he announced that he has restarted talks with the Taliban.
Taliban wants to make a deal. We'll see if they want to make a deal. It's got to be a real deal, but we'll see.
The White House says the unannounced trip has been planned for weeks now. Closer to home, some first responders means that Thanksgiving is just another day on the job to keep the community safe. CBS 47's Medeiros Babs joins us live outside the Clovis Police Department with more on how the community and first responders are giving back. Medeiros.
Well, Ken, often during this time, it is easy for us to get caught up in our own holiday plans and not realize the sacrifices that first responders make day in and day out to ensure that our community is safe, especially on days like today where they put their service above all else. Turkey, ham, stuffing, and pumpkin pie. These are all of the things we think of when we hear Thanksgiving Day. But this dinner isn't a traditional dinner. It was prepared by Georgia Brackett and a handful of community members to pay tribute to law enforcement who work when called, even on holidays.
I get emotional because I don't think we realize these officers are out protecting us so we can have a nice holiday that's safe. And so those words just ate at me.
Officer John Pino, who moved from L.A. to Clovis 6 months ago, is grateful as he eats his turkey dinner.
Everything we need is just great. I mean, it's really appreciated by not only me, but from the other officers to the chief and down. So I just want to say thank you and happy Thanksgiving.
Other first responders, like the Clovis firefighters, spent their time in between shifts delivering Thanksgiving dinner to those in need.
So, like for me,
Fresno fireman Justin Simmons says although it is tough, it is part of the job he signed up for.
we all love our families and we all wish we could be with them all the time. But, you know, when our shift schedule comes up, then, you know, we show up for work.
To work, to protect, and to put service above all else is the firefighters' motto and mission statement.
It's just something that we live and breathe here in the Fresno Fire Department.
And that is exactly what the holiday is about, giving back and protecting others. Reporting live from Clovis PD, Medeiros Babs, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Medeiros, thank you so much for that. Speaking of giving back, about 600 people got a warm Thanksgiving meal today in Fresno at the Poverello House. They do this every year. The CEO says the need seems to grow every year.
It started about 45 years ago with Papa Mike McGarvin feeding people peanut butter sandwiches out of the back of his car. And so this is really at the core of who we are as an organization. We want to feed people that are hungry, and we want to serve people who are in need.
We receive so much from the community. We're very grateful for that, yeah, because that's kind of how we keep going.
Poverello House says they need volunteers year-round, not just during the peak times like the holidays. Also in Fresno, a local businessman is teaming up with others to hand out free barbecue meals to those in need. It's all free. He gathered today in front of stores at Olive and Peach. He says hundreds lined up every year.
I'm ready to serve, woo! Because God is just good. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. Everybody's home with their families. This is my family out here.
People enjoyed tri-tip, ribs, fish, and lots of other fixings. Mr. Ribs says he also plans on doing this again for Christmas. Coming up next on Eyewitness News, Salvation Army bell ringers are being robbed. We'll show you where the attacks are happening. And coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, small businesses are hoping the Thanksgiving holiday will help them recover after the public safety power shutoffs.
I got 50% off everything.
At Central Valley Honda dealers, 14 days of Black Friday. Get door-busting deals without busting anything at all on Civic and more. See your Central Valley Honda dealer.
Black Friday savings lasts all month long at Lithia Hyundai of Fresno with great deals on our huge selection.
Lease the brand new 2020 Elantra for only $89 a month plus tax. Or get a 2019 Kona for only $17,495.
And remember, with our Fresh Start financing, you'll save time and money.
We'll get you pre-approved first, then show you a wide selection of vehicles tailored to your budget. Get Black Friday savings all month long at Lithia Hyundai of Fresno. Shop, save, done.
25% off throughout the store. Lazy Boy. Live life comfortably.
Developing tonight, tensions are rising again between North Korea and the U.S. after North Korea launched its first missile in a month in an apparent attempt to pressure the U.S. to restart nuclear talks. The missiles reportedly landed in the Sea of Japan. Japan's prime minister calls it a threat to his nation and the international community. In news around the state of California, in the North Bay area, thieves are targeting Salvation Army bell ringers. In the past week, 2 ringing locations were robbed. The most recent happened on Tuesday in Concord. A woman was robbed at the bell when a man on a bicycle rode up, squirted something in her face, and then took off with a kettle.
It's really shocking. I've been doing this for 30 years. 30 Christmases in big cities around America, and this has never happened to me before.
Another theft happened in Martinez. The suspect pretended to be a worker with the Salvation Army. He collected the kettle and then took off. U.S. Border Patrol agents busted a driver trying to smuggle bologna into the U.S. from Mexico. This happened in El Paso. Officers questioned the man at the border crossing after they noticed red rolls behind his seat. Apparently, the man knew he wasn't allowed to bring the products into the country because they contain pork. Pork products can spread disease to the domestic pork industry. Officers seized the product. The driver was then let go. On the weather front, how are things shaping up for the long holiday weekend?
We've got yet another wintry storm system. It hits this weekend, and we're not done with this one yet. All the details next in your Pinpoint weather forecast.
Carl's Jr. Well, if it isn't Big Carl, you fixin' to sauce me up? Sick those beefy twins on this cheese hound. Scram, Big Mac. Go play with your extra toy bun. The adults are getting meaty. Carl's Jr., you know what you want.
Surprise! A new Buick?
To James, from James.
Hey, is this a new Buick? I Secret Santa'd myself.
I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year.
I love it. I love it.
Turn Black Friday into Buick Friday all month long. Current eligible lessees get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 Buick Encore for around $199 per month. Or get just over $6,700 below MSRP on this 2019 Encore Preferred. Visit SendCalBuick.com today.
America once made a promise to middle-class kids. Kids like Mike Bloomberg. Work hard and you can make good. But Mike knew it was also important to do good. He built a company from scratch, creating 20,000 jobs with quality health care and paid leave. In the shadow of 9/11, Mike is elected mayor of a shaken city. He rebuilds, creating 400,000 new jobs to help the struggling middle class, improving care and safety for seniors, and raising teacher pay and graduation rates. After being mayor, Mike takes on new challenges, helping cities across the nation deliver for the middle class, providing scholarships for college, driving innovations in job training, helping pass gun safety laws, and supporting efforts to combat climate change. Now Mike is running for president to beat Trump and have the wealthy pay their fair share to build an economy that works for everyone. Mike Bloomberg for president.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
How do I use better than bouillon? I just add a spoonful to my marinades.
To stir fries,
Sauces.
just whisk it in.
Brush it on.
Saute.
It adds a cooked all day taste.
That doesn't take all day.
Better than bouillon. Don't just make it better.
Yummy lip balm.
Yummy lip balm? My lips get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keeffe's Lip Repair. It's all-day moisture in one use and is guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked lips. Thanks to O'Keeffe's, I got my lips back.
Carl's Jr. They call you really Big Carl? Must be those triple-sauced meat heaps. How about you cloak me in cheese? Drape me in a 3-piece patty suit like a beef tycoon. Carl's Jr., you know what you want.
She's brought us the world. Now, she brings us truth and understanding right when we need it most. The CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell.
It's the December to Remember sales event going on right now at Fresno Lexus.
Now, your CBS 47 Pinpoint weather forecast.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm CBS 47 meteorologist Justin Sacher. We are still under a winter storm warning for this first storm system. It has been a quieter day today, but there's still more snow to fall in the mountains and still some more showers here in the valley. That continues until 4 in the morning tomorrow. Then we get this winter storm watch for the next wintry storm system. This goes into effect for the weekend this weekend, lasting into Monday. And this is the view right now up at Sacher. You can see how thick that snow has fallen, between 1.5 and 2 feet up there, 15 inches at one measurement. And this time lapse from Yosemite Conservancy's Sentinel Dome camera, it shows Half Dome here, and all the fresh snow on top of Half Dome, both early this morning and then later, as you can see that snow in the air, weighing those branches down in the foreground. Pinpoint Doppler radar showing some snowfall still going at paces like Wawona all the way through the post-peak area. And here in the valley, we do have some showers through central Fresno. It's very light stuff, except up in Madero Ranchos, where right now, just along the highway, there is one small area we were looking at a little more active shower activity at the moment. Same thing down to the south here. About to cross the 99, we have this area of heavier showers, and this is pushing towards Visalia at this hour. So we're going to see more of this moisture continue up from the south as we go through the rest of the night tonight, and that is part of the reason why we are continuing to see that winter storm warning in effect. On the backside of this low pressure system, there's more wraparound moisture, and that continues to keep those snowflakes in the air and those snow totals steadily rising even on through tomorrow. The pinpoint forecast now to show what's left of this system and on to the next. Snow showers last to leave the area up in the mountains, and then this next wintry storm makes its way onshore during the middle of the day Saturday. It'll be here in the Central Valley later in the day on Saturday, but you can see the strong front gets set up, so we will see some wind with this. We'll also see snow in the mountains, but much higher as far as snow levels. But this could be a fairly good rainmaker for our area too. So still looking at between a ½ inch to an inch of precipitation total. And then this looks like storm system number 3. It's just the end of November, and we started out so warm. Precipitation forecast. I split this up again, so you're going to see the totals through the rest of this storm system. That goes through tomorrow, basically on the left side of the slash, and then on the right side of the slash is what we're looking at with the weekend storm system on into next week. So 5 100ths, barely anything more left to total here in Fresno, but getting between a ½ inch and an inch of precipitation with this next system. 9 inches of snow still to fall in the next 48 hours in Lodgepole and Sequoia National Park, and about 5 inches of snow for the system after that. Looking at rain in more places than snow because of those higher snow levels. So areas like Oakhurst will be washed out of any frozen precipitation that happens to be on the ground in places. Same thing at Shaver Lake. Unfortunately, we are going to see perhaps 6 more inches of snow here, and then that'll be followed by a couple inches of rain through the weekend, this weekend on into next week. So yeah, that is going to really make things soggy and destroy what has been looking like a very beautiful snowfall. Renewable solar forecast keeps electricity generation lower as we go through the day and next day because of those clouds in the air. And the pollen forecast is low from Dr. Amaminian and the Allergy Institute. To the mountain forecast, you see these lower numbers rising as we go through the next couple days. Those are both temperatures and elevation where we see the rain and snow. So rather than snow with this next system, in many places like Shaver, it will be rain through this weekend into next week. And it's a disappointment. Here in the valley, we do welcome the rain, and that's what we are going to get here through the weekend, this weekend, on into next week. Sunday, Monday, then again on Wednesday, probably our wettest days of the week ahead.
All right.
We're still not done with this one.
I know, right? All right, thanks, Justin. Still to come on Eyewitness News at 5. We have safety tips as we head into the long holiday cooking season. Lots of fires happen this time of year.
So, what are we watching?
Take what I want when I want it. And I want you.
Never boring, is it?
Nope.
Your Thursday was wide open, but not anymore.
Thursday, it's your night in on CBS.
If you see wires down, treat them all as if they're hot and energized. Stay away from any down wire. Call 911 and call PG&E right after so we can both respond out and keep the public safe.
You got me. What do you want? I've got AI robots. I've got VR goggles.
I want your sled, please.
No.
Be a shame if this went viral.
For those who never compromise. The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
It was pretty good this year.
Lease the GLE 350 SUV for $639 a month at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
Life doesn't give you many second chances. But a Subaru can.
You guys okay?
Eyesight with pre-collision braking. Standard on the Subaru Ascent. The 3-row Subaru Ascent. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Visit Lithia Subaru of Fresno for a test drive today.
Surround yourself with protection. The 2020 Nissan Altima with available Safety Shield 360 technologies. 6 systems that help look out for you. This is all-around protection. This is Nissan.